What is up, guys? This is JDL Productions, and I have two brand new detectors here that I had recently purchased over the weekend. I got both of them brand new in box, both from the same listing. I won it off of eBay for around $20, so it was a pretty good deal. So yeah, I'm basically just going to overview the detectors I got. I did make an unboxing video, but once again, as usual, I really wasn't satisfied with it. I don't know what it is. I cannot make a good unboxing video. So I'm just gonna overview them now. So here are both of the detectors. The first one is the BRK79R. Yes, a BRK79R. I've wanted one of these for so long now. There is the back label. As you can see, it's got the newer style BRK logo. Not the older style one like it was expecting. The manual actually does have the older style BRK logo, but the label on the detector does not. So, yeah, pretty cool. Here's the box for it. It was completely sealed. I kind of tore it up a bit there trying to open it, so I'll have to repair it with some hot glue or something, because I like to display my boxes and I don't like them being all damaged. Came brand new in the box. It was completely sealed. It came with the original battery, which I already put it somewhere. It came with a packet of screws and, of course, the manual here, which, as you can see, there's a clear shot of the detector right on the manual. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if there's a date on here anywhere. I'm not going to read through the manual just because. Didn't see a date on the box either, but these were made from the early to mid 80s. Now, there were a few other versions of this. There was the 79P, which was this with the white button. There was a 79RI, which was this with interconnect. And there was a 79 LVRI and ACRI, which I don't exactly know the difference between the LVRI and the ACRI, but all I know is that the concept was basically 79R with relay, interconnect, and they were AC powered. So yeah, I don't know exactly what the difference was between them, but that was basically the concept of them. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open the thing up here. So as you can see, here's the insides. It's got the classic 79R PCB, which this was basically the original detector that used this PCB that like all the companies rebranded. I mean, even right there, it says, if we zoom in there, there is a 79R printed on the PCB, so that's how you know that this was technically the original version. The First Alert SA76RC used this PCB as well, and also the SA80FC, and other companies rebranded too. I know Wake and Warren has a version, Family Guard has a version, Wards has a version. A lot of companies have a version of this. So yeah, this was pretty much the original. And as you can see, this one uses the tiered button, or the dome button, my bad. I don't exactly know if there were any 79Rs that used a tiered button. If they did, then, well, they must be pretty rare. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention also, there's also a version of this with an escape light, which I do have, and it is the 1200. There are some slight differences though. The vents on the 1200 expand like a lot more like towards the edge of the cover where these are like sort of inner, but basically it's just a 79R with an escape light. And if we open it up here, which I'll open them both up here. You can see they are very, very similar, except for the placement of some things, and this one obviously has an escape light. Takes two batteries. So yeah, and these both use a solid red LED. There were some versions of each which used clear red LEDs and I think pink red LEDs too, but I'm not positive. So yeah, That is pretty much the 79R with the escape light. Now, they did have a version before this, which was the 77R. Basically, had the same PCB that the SA70, the first SA76RS used, and the 77R was basically the original version of that too. Was just like this, except it did not have these vents here. It pretty much used the exact same cover as the 769 ACI. So yeah, that was what came before this, and then before that, the SS74R. So yeah, and the successor to this, which was the other alarm I got here, the 83R. Yep, the 83R, and this one is the late 80s variant. Also came brand new in the contractor style box. Once again, no date. Also came with everything this came with: original battery, mounting screws, pretty much everything. So yeah, and this was the original version of this too, that the SA67D and SA76RD sort of took off on. And you know, there are a lot of the other versions of the 79R. This one has the same ones. It's like the 83P was this with a white button. 83RI was this with interconnect. I don't think there was a 83 ACRI or LVRI, but yeah, I do know there was a 83P and an 83RI. So here's the inside. This is pretty much the earliest 83R that was really made. This one does not have the metal false alarm sensor, though, which I was a little disappointed about, but still pretty cool. It's got the older style horn with the 3 holes, and this one has a clear red LED, as you can see, where that one has solid red LED. So yeah, this was basically the direct successor to the 79R. So this one's a little later because it doesn't have the metal false alarm sensor. The very original version had the metal false alarm sensor, which those versions are pretty rare. So yeah, pretty awesome. And this one once again uses the newer style BRK logo. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I really don't know what else there is to say. Let's go ahead and give them a test. So yeah, and we'll compare how they beep too. So here's the 79R. See, as you can hear, that one has sort of a kind of a pulsating pattern. It's kind of a hybrid between 5/6 and continuous kind of. It's there are really short skips in between the beeps. And this one, the 83R does just a basic 4/6. So yeah. Not sure what else there is to say about these detectors here. That was the... Oh yeah, and I did forget to mention, the listing did come with a second 79R. This one will be going to somebody. Yeah, this one will be going to somebody. That information shall not be disclosed at the moment. Yeah, you may see who gets that if and when they upload a video. So yeah. Yeah, that is the BRK 79R and the 83R.